Hello guys, so today we will be doing a program to demonstrate the spell check. So what is a spell check? Basically it is going to check the spelling if it is right or wrong. If the spelling is right, it will print if the spelling is right, and if it is wrong, it will give the various suggestions of what the spelling could have been right. For example, if I write a spelling that is right, that is stack, it will show that the spelling is right. And if I write SATCH, it will print that this is wrong and it will give the possible spellings. For example, stack, sack, etc. There are various spellings it could give. So we will write an algorithm first and then we will execute the code for the following. So now let's start with the algorithm. So first we will ask the user to enter a word. Now since we are executing this in C++, right? So we will be use a cout statement for this. Ask the user to enter a word and then we will convert this string to the lowercase. For example, let me say stack. He may enter it in the capital variable, capital letter in the first, so we will convert everything to slower case, and then we will open a file called word.txt such that it contains all the dictionary words. Yeah, so this the file which is there I will be providing in the description below. You can download it and then include it as a part of your file there. Now next we will have to check if the file exists or not. So that is the very important thing. We have to check if the file exists or not, else it won't be working, right? So we will check if the file is existing or not, and then we'll start a loop to read the file. Now if the inputted word from the file and the inputted word are equal lengths, then print if it then print it is correct and make the correct variable, this is the correct variable over here, as 1. If it is wrong, make the correct variable as 0. Then give the various suggestions of the right spelling. So if the given word is incorrectly spelled, for example, if I type STCK instead of STACK, here A is missing, right? So in these type of cases, what do we do is we start a for loop where I is equal to 0 to I is equal to 25. I will run the for loop from I is equal to 0 to I is equal to 25. And then increase the length of the input by 1. See, I have entered the STCK over here and it will be stored in some variable called input. Okay, STCK will be stored in some input variable, and now what I will do is I will increase the length of this. So it will be STCK dash. So since the length is increased over here, and then what I'm going to do is add the array lower underscore alpha I, which contains all the letters. So there is one array lower underscore alpha I that contains all the letters, that is A comma B comma C comma D so on up to Z. Okay, so this is the array which contains all the letters. So I'm going to add this at the end of the input. So as I told you, I am going to add it at the end of the input. So I'll add, for example, I will add A over here. So it will become STCK and A. I see I written the examples over here, STCKA, STCKB and so on up to STCKZ. Now check the length of the input and word from the file. Now I will check the length of the input from the word from input. So STCK has a length 5, right? And the same way from the file which has all the words of the dictionary, I am going to check one by one if the length of the word present there is going to match the word which I have entered, that is STCKA. So if it matches, then I am going to separate the word that I have entered as S and TCKA. Let S be X input. So let S be X input and TCK be N input. Okay. Now I will try sorting TCK. Sorting in the sense what? Arrange all the letters in the alphabetic order. So if I sort TCK, if I arrange it in the alphabetic order, it will become ACKT. Right? So I will store the X input plus N input in a variable called T input. Okay. S plus ACKT is SACKT. So this SACKT is stored in the T input variable. Now now repeat the same for every word having the same length in the file. Let the word be T word and see if they are equal to T input. Now I will repeat the same step for the word present in the file, that is the word.txt file. Okay, so here let me do it for the file as well. So let T word is equal to X word plus N word. So since the word is STACK, let's assume that we have found stack in the file. Okay, so then what do? We will separate X word and the N word, TACK. Okay, and then I will arrange this thing in ascending order. Then what do I get? ACKT plus S, which is equal to SACKT. Now see, now I am assuming that I have found this word stack over there. Okay, now T word is equal to SACKT and T input is equal to SACKT, as you can see over here. So T input is the input which I have given and T word is the word which is present in the file, which contains all the words in the dictionary. So these two are equal. So what I'm going to do, make found is equal to 1 and then I'll break from the loop. So this is the algorithm for the first case. Now the second case is that of the extra character. So for example, in this mistake there is an extra character in the word. For example, STAICK is written in place of STACK. So I is the extra word present here. So to solve this problem, what do we do? So let's say the user enters a word STAICK in place of stack and check if length minus 1 of the input is equal to length of any word from the file. So first what I'm going to do is, if the entered word is STAICK and the length is what, 6, yeah, if the length is 6, I will decrement the length by 1 and make it 5. Okay, and then run a loop from I is equal to 1 to I is less than in length, and then I will remove the character present at the ith index. So let's say for example, if I is equal to 1, then I am removing the teeth character. Remember that we are not removing the first character, that is the yes character. We will never remove it because that's what the search is based on. For example, if the user is typing a word STAICK, he means something which is starting from S itself, right? So we will never remove the first letter. So when I is equal to 1, t is removed and the output becomes SAICK. And when I is equal to 2, then A is removed. A is removed and hence the output becomes STICK, and so on until the entire length is completed. So what we do is we compare it with the word from the file, and if it is equal to 1, if it is equal, we make found is equal to 1 and we print the word and break from the loop. Now let me explain you with an example of STICK itself. Let me explain it to you in a bit detailed fashion. For example, I have STICK. Okay, now if I remove the first word, it will become SAICK. It will compare it with the word in the file. If it is equal, then it will print it. Else, it won't print it. So it will check if there is any such word like SICK. And then it will go to I is equal to 2. Then here A is removed. So the word becomes STICK. Is there any word in the file which matches stick? Yes. So it will print stick as a suggestion. And then we will go to I is equal to 3. I is equal to 3 means I is removed here. Right? So the word will become STACK. Is there a word in the file which matches stack? Yes, there is a word. So it will print stack as a suggestion. And next it will go to C. And is there a word in the which matches STIK? I think so. There is no such word. So it will not print it. And next it will go to I is equal to 4. And then we will print. We will get. Sorry, we will go to I is equal to 5. And we will print STAIC. Is there any word which matches this? I don't think so. So your suggestions will be, if you have entered STAICK, it will print the word is wrong, and your suggestions will be stick, stack, maybe your choices. So the third case is a mixture of both type 1 and type 2. So what does the type 1 say? It is a missing character, and type 2 is the extra character that is present. So now for example, if I enter a word that is incorrect spelling of tomorrow, that is if I enter TOMMOROW, that is TOMMOROW, here M is extra and R is missing. So, so what do I do? Remove every letter, remove every letter from the alphabet except the first one. So here in the case of TMMOROW, I have removed O, and in the second case I have removed M, and so on. I keep on removing O, next I will remove R, and then I will remove O, and then W. So on I keep on removing for each for different cases. For this I use a for loop. For I is equal to 1 to length, I will start removing the letters one by one. So after, for example, I remove the character O. Okay, so let me consider for now that I have removed the character O. So the word now it becomes TMMOROW. Now what do I do? Add a character from the lower underscore alpha I at the end of the string. So since I'm removing O, what is my I over here? I is 1. And since it's a for loop, it will be incrementing. So from I is equal to 1 to length I plus plus. So it will be incrementing, right? So first it is now in I is equal to 1, and hence O is being removed. And now what do I do to that? I will add a letter from lower underscore alpha I. If you remember, lower underscore alpha I is an array which contains all the alphabets A, B, C, D. So since I is 1, A will be added to it. So it will become TMMOROWA. If I is equal to 2, it will be B will be added. It will become TMMOROWB. And so on, this thing will be added up to Z. Okay. So next, what do we do is, let's say for example a rise 1, as I told before, we will be separating T and ROWA. So we'll be separating it. This will be what? X input. And this will be our N input. I will sort this. If I sort it, what do I get? A, M, M, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, K, L, M, M, N, O, P. Then I get O. Then I get R, and then I will get W. Yeah, if I'm right, yeah, I'm right. So yeah. So my word will become TAMMORW. So this is my sorted letter. So I will do the same thing to the word in my file. So I will do the same thing to the word in my file, and then I will compare it. If it matches, then we say that the found is equal to 1, and then we return the found and we print the value. So let me sum up type 3 once again. For example, let my enter V tomorrow, where M is extra over here and R is missing over here. So what do we do is, we find the length of it. So the length is what? 8 over here. Let me now run a for loop which will remove each and every characters one by one. So first let me remove O, M, M, O, R, R, O, W, and there is one more array which contains all the letters, that is lower underscore alpha I, which contains everything, that is A, B, C, D, everything up to Z, and I will add lower underscore alpha I to the end of it, and then I will sort this given string as T and MMORROWA. So I will separate these two things. So let T be X input and this be N input, and let this be stored in something called as T input. Now if I sort this MMOROW, then I will get OO, sorry, T M M O O R O W, sorry, A M M O R, sorry, what am I doing here? I will rewrite it once here. So and there is no R over here, there's only one R. So what will my sorted N input look like? It'll be A first, then MM, and then two O's, R, W. So this is my sorted input. So this will be your T input. That is, your T input will contain TAMMOORW. Now, similarly, I will remove O. Now I have removed O. Now next I may remove M. Then again the next M, O, R, O, W. And then I will keep on adding the letters B, C, D, F. B, C, D, E, F up to Z. So then I will keep getting words. So this word is present. Now there is a file. I will do the same thing with the file. First I will check if there is a length 8 word present over there. There will be many words present, and I will separate those words. For example, I will separate the first word present there, and I will separate the first letter and the remaining letters present there, and I will sort this given letters present, and then I will add this letter and to get the sorted element. So I will compare this sorted element to this sorted element. So if these two elements are equal, then the word is found, else it is not found. So now let's understand the fourth case, that is of the exchange character. So alphabet is present, so it is exchanged with another alphabet. For example, in consensus, here this is the right spelling and this is the wrong spelling. Here C is exchanged with S. That is, instead of yes, we have put C over there. So it is the wrong spelling. So to solve this kind of cases, what do we do is we will check the length of this one. That is, we find out that the length is 8. So what do? We will check the length of the input is equal to the word from the file. We will check if the length of the input we have given is equal to the length of the word that is present in the file. So what do we do next? Start a for loop for I is equal to len minus 1 to I greater than or equal to 0. Then we make x input is equal to input. What is the input we have given? CON, COS. This is the input that we have given. That is the wrong spelling. So what do we do? Make x input of I is equal to lower underscore of alpha. That is, we will make it, suppose I is equal to 1, then what do? I will replace the O present over here as A. Can census. I will check if this word matches with any word present in the file. If it does not match, then I will go to the next step. What is the next step? So here I've written check if the variable is equal, if the word is equal in the file. If this condition is true, then make found is equal to 1 and print the word from the file and break the loop. So if such a word can census is present, it will print it. Suppose if it is not present, then I will run another for loop within the for loop. Then where I will make for j is equal to 1 to 25, where I will put x input of I is equal to lower underscore alpha. Lower underscore alpha means what? It will contain all the letters A, B, C, D, so on up to Z, as I told you before. And then for now, if j is equal to 1, then j plus 1 is what? 2. So B will be the lower underscore alpha value. And what is the value of I? So it'll be 1. Next we'll check if CB, what was the spelling? Consensus, right? Yeah, so you'll check if CBN CECUS is present. If it is not present, next it will check CCN CEUS, so on up to CZNCEUS. Sorry, consensus. So on up to CZ. It will keep on checking if it is present. Next, if nothing is present, then he'll go back to the for loop. For I is equal to len minus 1, I greater than equal to 0. Then he'll go to I is equal to 2. What is I is equal to 2? It will, so if an x input of 2 is equal to lower underscore alpha 0. So again it will be COASCNSUS. I have replaced N with A over here. According to this statement, it will check if this is present. If this is not present, again it will go to this loop present, and it will make. So this will be the word that is executed. So over here, COBCENSUS. So again this will check if it is present. If it is not present, it will go to COCCENCOS. If this is present, then it will break and it will print COCCENCOS. This is how it works. So now we will move to the fifth one, which is of the incorrect arrangement. For example, the word length, LENGTH, is incorrectly arranged as LENHT, right? So to do this, to search for the correct word, what do we do is, first we will separate L and ENGTH. We will sort this letter, we will sort this part, and we will get a sorted word. And the same thing we do for the file. We will check for the word of length 7. We will separate the first character and the remaining characters, and we will get a word. We will compare this word with this word, that is the word in the file with the word given in the input. If they are same, we will print it, else we will not print it. So this is how we do it. I've written the same thing over here. Check if the length of the input is equal to the input of the word. Separate the first alphabet from the input. T input is equal to X input plus N input, and then here we separated it over here, and then we sorted the N input over here. So this is the sorted one. And similarly we do it for the file, and T word is equal to X word plus N word. We will separate X word, and X word is the contains the first character, and N word contains the remaining characters, and then we sort the N word and then compare the two, and we will get the answer. That is the correct spelling.